If someone sits in their palace above the people, they're higher and mightier, and the people are at their service, do everything for them, and they're kind of detached from the people and aren't connected to what it is that the people are going through. Is that spiritual? Or is that something that humanity has worked hard to move away from? To move away from monarchy, right? No, it's not spiritual, it's monarchy. It's separation, it's superiority, it's all that. So when spiritual people, teachers, etc., tell you, for example, move away from what is going on. Don't care, don't worry, don't fight. Don't fight. Don't be negative. You need to be higher than that, above that. Don't partake in that. If they live by and then try to guide you to live by not being in tune with what goes on in the world, with the pain of the world, with the condensity of the world, the suffering, and move away from that and not fight for what's right and not stand up to evil. We all know the Einstein phrase, the world will not be ruined by those who do evil, but by those who stand aside and do nothing about it. We all know it, but then we speak the opposite or are guided to do the opposite. Einstein was a Jew, by the way. We are not in 5D now. I've spoken about this on my Pluto and Aquarius video. Currently, when it comes to the process of moving towards the new Earth, not only that we're not in 5D, we are in the slingshot. We're like being stretched back before the rapid acceleration process and the growth and the expansion and the move into the new Earth frequency. And this is the biggest test right now, the biggest and hardest. Who amongst you is actually spiritual and is in alignment with new Earth frequency? And who amongst you just lies to others or even lies to yourself and is actually a monarch, wanting to sit on the cloudy palace, high frequency palace, while the rest are at your service, fighting the good fights for you while you don't get your hands dirty, and simultaneously patronize them for even allowing you to have these thoughts safely. That is also monarchy. Tyranny even depends on how you look at it and how far you take it. Oh, you little low frequency warriors in conflicts and in battles. You're not as good as me sitting on this royal cloud, acting like a king that isn't in tune. It's okay to be a king and a queen when you're in tune with the people. That makes you a leader. But when you're not in tune with the people and you don't have compassion and empathy and you don't know their struggle and their pain, first of all, that's not empathy, meaning it doesn't resonate with the new earth frequency. Because spirituality and 5D and higher dimensions are oneness, unity consciousness that is fundamentally based on empathy, on the ability to feel another. Your pain is my pain. So if you're in pain, I should respond just the same as I respond to my pain. Heal it. Stop it from continuing first and foremost, and then heal it, addressing it, right? Not acting like I'm better than that. So if you do that right now, or if you're following those who guide you to do that, that is false prophets. And that is the test that most people will fail at in the spiritual community. When they are absolutely, quite arrogantly, are certain that they are floating in the next dimension, while the rest of the spiritual warriors actually are getting themselves and others there, right? Because the more condensed and painful the reality is, the harder it is for it to expand. So people who have empathy and are actually know what's going on with other people and actually show up for it, that's the frequency of empathy in New Earth. A lot of people talk about the New Earth now, who are guiding you to how to get there. If they use guidance such as stay away from it, don't know what's going on, take care of yourself, da 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 da. Of course, take care of yourself. Of course, you matter. Of course, have discernment. You can care about others without letting them into your home, obviously. But taking it to a place of not knowing what's going on in the world and not speaking up against injustice without first, of course, knowing everything there is to know about it. No, they're not taking you there, they're taking you downward. And I'm saying it with sadness and love because a lot of these people, I follow them and I think they're great in all kinds of other ways, but they fell into the trap. And it's sad. I'm not mad at them or hateful to them, but I feel sorry for that situation. And most importantly, I'm concerned for the people that they guide. I don't think they have ill intent. I think it's a level of lack of self-awareness, which brings me to what is enlightenment, right? What is higher frequency? It's awareness. If you don't know what's going on, if you don't follow anything, if you're better than that, then you're not better than that. And it's a choice. It's a legitimate choice to live as a person in the world. But then you can't claim to be a spiritual wawa. Wawa?